Consciousness is a spectrum. In this guided meditation, we are going to relax into each facet or dimension of our experience, and then expand to relax into the full spectrum of our experience. I use this meditation to begin every session, every group that I facilitate, because it is a way to both ground ourselves and expand our focus. After doing this, you'll be ready for anything. So our tool in this meditation is we're going to begin by shifting our focus between the different aspects or dimensions of our experience, and then we're going to relax our focus into the fullness. So we can start by focusing on the physical quality of our experience. So I can feel my body, I can feel the weight of my body. My body is a full, heavy, physical object. I can feel my breath moving through the form of my body. And we can take some deeper, intentional breaths. And each time you exhale, I invite you to sink a little deeper into your physicality. And as we do, we can feel gravity, which is drawing us or pulling us down into the earth. You can feel this where you are sitting in your chair, where your feet are on the ground. We can relax physically just to sink more into the earth. And this is one dimension of reality, that you are a physical object being held in relationship to the earth. And we're going to shift our focus. At the same time that we are heavy and physical, our nervous system is a flow state. Our nervous system is perpetual fluid movement. And we can start just by focusing on the sensations of your body, whether you are hot or cold, whether you are experiencing hunger or tiredness, itchy skin. Whatever the sensations of your body are now, we bring them into focus. And whatever you notice, you can be sure that it is changing. This is the nature of the nervous system, is it is in flow. So I feel the movement of the energy of my sensations. And we can shift our focus to our emotional experience, just like we would shifting the radio station on an old radio. So I shift my focus from the sensations of my body to the emotional quality. So I tune in and I see how I feel emotionally. And this too is moving. This too is self-generating. I discover how I feel emotionally now. Emotion is a movement, and I can be sure that however I feel emotionally, it will change. That's the nature of energy. And I invite that we shift our focus again to our thinking. Our thinking is self-generating, meaning I don't think as an activity, I experience a flow of mental energy, which is thought. So as I tune into my mental world, I will notice a self-generating, perpetually moving flow of energy, thoughts and images. And I just relax into the thoughts and images that are arising now. by their nature, they are moving. I don't have to ask them to leave. Energy moves. So in this way, whether I focus on my sensations, my emotions, or my thoughts, I am a flow of energy. I am always changing. I have no fixed form. As energy, I am impermanent, fluid expression. As I tune into this, I can relax into the flow and allow life to move through my experience. And we're going to shift our focus again. The reason that this movement can occur is because there's space. The reason that I can witness my thoughts, the reason that my emotions can move and change, or my sensations can move and change, is because they're happening in the space of my awareness. So I shift my focus again from what I'm aware of, like my thinking, to the fact that I'm aware. And unlike thoughts, feelings, and sensations, awareness doesn't move. It's not fluid. Unlike my physicality, awareness has no mass, it has no weight. When we shift our focus to awareness, what we encounter is an awake space. So again, I am aware. I shift my focus to the fact that there is awareness, and I learn to perceive the very subtle, spacious quality of awareness. Awareness requires no effort. It's already there. You can't make yourself be aware. What you can learn to do is to relax your focus, begin to perceive the subtle spaciousness that is everywhere. The reason, again, that you have thoughts, feelings, and sensations, the reason you can feel them and the reason that they can move, all of this is passing through your awareness. So again, we focus our attention on awareness. And what I like to point out is these three aspects or dimensions of our experience all coexist. They're all part of one spectrum. So what I want to invite you to do is to expand your focus. Instead of focusing on one of these aspects, I invite you to notice that all three are happening simultaneously. And I'll walk you through this. So again, you can feel that your body has weight, that you're sitting in the chair, and that gravity is pulling you down into the ground. You're a solid object. And at the same time, your nervous system is cycling energy. It's always moving. You are fluid. Your body is fluid. This is the movement of your sensations, your emotions, and your thoughts. And at the same time, you're aware. Awareness is not moving. It has no mass. It has no form. It's just space. And just see if you can relax. Allow your perception to hold all three aspects of yourself in focus. Each dimension of your being, of your consciousness, has its own properties, its own quality, its own plane of existence, you could say. And we have the opportunity to experience all three happening simultaneously in one experience. We get the benefits of being heavy and solid and grounded physically. And at the same time, we get to be in motion. Our nervous system is fluid. We get to express and care and feel and think and imagine. And at the same time, we are aware. In this, there is peace, space, timelessness, an absence of desire or need, an absence of care, unaffected by what occurs in life. And instead of trying to pick which one of these three is true, we are learning to relax into all of them. All of them are part of the composition, the spectrum of you, and they all contribute unique qualities which we can appreciate, engage with, and benefit from. It's this full spectrum of consciousness which allows us to honor all of the facets of our life, be the fullest expression of ourself, and use the broad spectrum of our intelligence. So again, we just take a moment. I am a physical object, and at the same time, I'm a flow of energy. And at the same time, I'm witnessing this physicality and this flow of energy because I'm awareness. And all of this is happening at the same time. This is the spectrum of me. Now we're ready for anything because we are expanded into the fullness of ourself. We can participate and relate to life in all ways, however we are needed, from the broad spectrum of our intelligence. Whatever you do after this, may it be an expression of the fullness of yourself.